Jesus be your greatest friend. Let me tell you something. Confusion and strife and envy, all that comes from Satan. If there's any confusion, if there's any strife, if there's any hate and all that death and all the things that's working on the inside, that's all of Satan. That's not of God. Let Jesus be your friend. There's a song that goes, what a friend we have in Jesus. And all this needless pain that we bear, all because we do not take it to him in prayer. Take everything to him in prayer. Prayer is constant relationship with him. It's constantly having your heart open to talking to him. A constant, like a phone line. When you talk on the phone, there's a flow. That person's talking to you, you're talking to them. And that's what Jesus is. You talk to him. Take all your burdens to him. I'm telling you, he will give you peace. He does not break his promises. If you don't have any peace in your life, it's because you got to close some doors. If you don't have no peace in your life, it's because you're not praying to Jesus. You're not trusting him. You're not believing his word. There's no need to have unrest in your heart. There's no reason to be tossing and turning that night. There's no reason to have worry and stress. That's all of Satan, and that's of the flesh. That's not of Christ. Bring everything to Jesus in prayer. You will have rest. You will have peace. And leave your burdens with the Lord. Lay your burden down, because Jesus, he wants to be your friend. He wants to carry your burden. He said his burden is light. He will give you grace. He will help you. That's what the Holy Spirit is. He's here to help you. Let Jesus help you. Hold his hand and listen to him and obey him. Because when you obey him and you listen to him, not just listen and let it go in one ear, but listen and let it touch your heart. And when it touches your heart and actually apply it and listen to his words, whatever he's speaking to you or whatever he says in the Bible, remember it says in Revelation, it says, blessed is the one who hears and reads and obeys and keeps the commandments and keeps his words. And 1 John chapter 5 talks about that, if you love him, keep his commandments and obey him and listen to him. Because when we listen to him and keep his commandments, it's not hard, it's not heavy, it's for our good. And we'll have peace, you'll have joy, I'm a living testimony. I have joy, peace in my life. Every day it's an adventure. Every day it's a beautiful thing with Jesus. Yeah, there's problems, but through those things are learning lessons. Those situations, trials, that's why James says, rejoice when you face fire, trials, and temptations, because those are learning lessons. Your faith will grow, and your trust in Jesus, you'll get closer to Jesus. And guess what? Everything works out for your good if you trust him and you believe in him. Everything will work out for your good. For on the inside, for you getting close to Jesus, you getting more rest, more joy, more peace, more freedom from sin, more joy in your heart. Man, it's all good stuff. It's all good stuff. But trust in Jesus, obey his word. Look to obey. Proverbs 4:21 talks about let his commandments not depart from your eyes. Everywhere you look, always look to obey him and listen to him. Let it not depart from your heart, it says. Look to have your heart to trust in him and listen to Dad. He's our Father. He said we have his spirit that cries out, Abba, Father. Abba in the Hebrew, that's Dad in English. We get to say Dad. We cry out Dad and hold his hand. If Dad says don't do something, let's not do it. And guess what? Don't let it depart from your heart. And you will, in respect of that, and when you obey and listen to him, you will always have peace, always have rest. When you keep his word, you will always have peace, always have joy. You never have to stress. You never have to be depressed. Never have to be distressed or depressed, but you will have rest. No stress, no depressed, but rest. God bless you.